I got no ticket for the subway. I guess I have to take a walk if I wanna get home. It's hard to get a cab on Friday. So I was wondering if I could stay together with you tonight. It would be cool if I could share a little spot on your couch. Am I a fool if I think that you and I could feel okay with me calling it out? Oh baby, please let me stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. I just need time, and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. And you get why I wanna stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. We just need time, and it won't take long till you see through me anyway. We just need time. So baby, please let me stay. Your dog ate my shoelace. And don't you wanna watch Pretty Woman till the end? I owe some money to my roommate, and I'm broke, so I was wondering if I could stay together with you tonight. It would be cool if I could share a little spot on your couch. Am I a fool if I think that you and I could feel okay with me calling it out? Oh baby, please let me stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. I just need time, and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. And you get why I wanna stay. 'Cause you and I got a thing going on. We just need time, and it won't take too long till you see through me anyway. We just need time. Oh, baby, please let me stay. So baby, please let me stay.
Hey, what's up, people? As usual, we're gonna look for anything actionable. Why am I on it this time? Well, I got a day off. I was thinking of going into Toronto to the courthouse on file or figure out what exactly I need to do and why the amount is so much, but I have other pressing matters. I'm sure I will have another day off sometime. Maybe not this week, probably next week or the week after, but it will get done. It's just right now I have a lot of stuff on my plate that I really need to figure out. Crap, I forgot to do one thing yesterday. I'm gonna have to do that today or tomorrow. All right. Love to Cinta. What's up, Bally? How's it going? Hey, people. Who else is in the chat? We got Fish here. What's up, Fish? How you doing? Maybe I should start going back upstairs with my setup. My setup upstairs was a lot better because then yeah, since it's getting a lot cooler now, I think I'll go back upstairs, then I can sort my mic out and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Smash that like button and everything, people. It's really early for some people. If you're on the West Coast, it's like 7 a.m., which really isn't that early because typically I'm getting up still at about 6 o'clock. Don't forget to shower with everything you have to do. Funny thing is, a lot of people do forget to do that, which is just completely outrageous. Am I going upstairs now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back in the attic and stream from there. I've been on my main floor. I guess I could stream on my second floor, but I just don't want to move my setup all over the place. So I think I might go back into the attic. Yeah. All right. Let me. Oh crap! I forgot to. I gotta share my screen, right? there's a lot going on. I see that there's a lot of fighting on Twitter as usual. I don't know how the hell did I even get into this thing. This is like so much baseless fighting that affects your mentals, and then when it affects your mentals, um, it's just never good. So I can never get into, oh, fight, 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 talk about this, talk about that. But what I will talk about, or what I will do, is if there's anything actionable, anything that would be considered illegal here in Canada, I'm gonna take action against Ekate's daughter in regards to that. So she's been fighting a lot with Strawberry Douche online, and I am combing through everything. And if I find anything that I can confidently report to Peel Region Police, then I will. Now, would I normally do this? Hell no. I'm not. I don't normally do this sort of stuff. But will I do it? Hell yes, I will. Why? I don't like people calling the police on me over internet bullshit. Don't do that shit, because once you start it, it's not going to stop, right? So I'm gonna comb through every little thing. If I find any threats, if I find anything whatsoever, I am gonna report it. All right, so share my screen. Let's get started. Here we go. I just wanted to get at people, to be honest with you. Tell them off, because there's certain things that's just really irks me the wrong way, and all I ended up with was a whole lot of flirting and hairy booty hole pictures in my Twitter's inbox. Eggy is in a mood, Savouchin.
Excuse me? Whoa. Every time. What? What?
Hey, what's up? Hopefully, people. What's up, people? What's up? What's going on? Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. Fish says, please read aloud the Twitter fights. Dramatic readings are in style right now in Girl World. Yeah, who does the dramatic readings a lot? I've seen a few people do that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. Thanks for hanging in there. I wanted to do this 11:30, but then people who were on, like me specifically, Hussy. I mean, I was on Hussy's stream. I just wanted to get at people, to be honest with you. Tell them off, because there's certain things that's just really irks me the wrong way, and all I ended up with was a whole lot of flirting and hairy booty hole pictures in my Twitter's inbox. Eggy is in a mood, Savouchin. Eggy Toast, what's going on? AK, how you doing? Welcome. We got Fish in here. Sorry for changing this up, Fish. Okay, so if you see the picture, I had filed this with the courts, Ontario Court of Justice, May the 9th, 2025, for prosecution, right? So pretty much...
Filed with the Ontario Court of Justice for prosecution. That sentence literally doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense because you don't know what you're talking about. You literally have no idea about the court system in a whole. You might know a few things, but as a person who went to school for 2 years and did everything to become a paralegal and then get suspended because you're not going to pay the fees that shouldn't matter since you're making all this money, this whole situation doesn't make any sense. It smells fishy is what it does. And as a citizen, you should know and understand that you can file with the Crown's office, with the prosecutor, the ADA, the APA, whomever you want to call it, but it's possible. You just don't know. WOT was played several times this weekend. He read Hecate's DMs to him on Kel Doge. Then everyone replayed it because it was brilliant. Oh, okay. Well, seems I missed out on that because I had no idea. Okay, maybe I'll take a look at that. Several things I've been doing. One is the lawsuit, which is primarily aimed at Budovich. That is still going. If you want to help me out, maybe I should pin my my PayPal and my Cash App. The other thing that's going on is that I have to speak with a prosecutor or prosecutors this week and submit my evidence to them. So that's gonna be going on this week. And one of the things I want to do is, if Ekate's daughter has said anything such as, I'm a rapist without the G, after January the 20th, because that's when I spoke to the cop because, of course, if you don't know the story,
And I said to the police officer, and I gave them a copy of the video that was on the farms where you sat there and said that you plied a girl with $300 worth of alcohol and you only could have one drink because you were driving. You took her home and you had sex with her and she was drunk. And they said, yep, that's assault. So
they didn't, because if it was assault, then why didn't I get arrested? If it is, then why am I still here? Did you also show them the video you wanted to pimp out multiple women all over Canada? You know, the one where you worked with PLX and you were cool with the madame for some time and she showed you the ropes. You were managing, aka whoring out girls all over Toronto, and then you were supposed to expand the trafficking business into Montreal. Did you show them that video as well? Because clearly it is now off your Azria the Amazon channel because you're trying to cover shit up.
what do you want me to do?
Or she called the cops on me. Then that will pretty much seal the case of a defamation lawsuit. Plus, it will be, in my opinion, cut and dry case. She's doing defamation because she spoke to a police officer that spoke to her either that day, maybe a day or two or three after. I would assume he spoke back to her that day or the next day. I could easily just ask him. And he would pretty much suffice all the things I need to do, such as, caution her, because he would tell her that what she was doing was defamation and that what she's saying.
It never happened. You were cautioned and then you screeched on your channel. Why? I called the police and they cautioned me.
Oh my God. Does that make any sense? Why would a police officer caution one side and not the other? This is why people are leaving your channel, Azria, because you lie, and you lie to the point where it just doesn't make any sense. Who was the last person that was whose chat were they in? I'm trying to figure out. Bali, we had Lilith Moonchild saying, I've left Azri's camp. She's insane. I can't take it anymore. I wonder why. Maybe I should put this up on the screen because it's the line. If a police officer is going to talk to one side, of course, it would be fair to say that that police officer, male or female, is going to talk to the other side to get a full scope of what the story is. You're not going to do one-sided situations or cautioning where you just listen to one person and ignore what the other side has to say. As a police officer, you would know, understand people lie all the time, and you need to do your due diligence, hear all the sides of the story. If it still doesn't make any sense, speak to witnesses that are not friends or related to the people or parties. Typically, that's what you would do. That saw what the situation is, because they don't have any skin in the game. Because if I'm a person who witnessed something that happened, who do you think would be more truthful? A witness that's unrelated with no friendships to the both parties involved, or a person who is related to one of the parties involved in a situation? Like, come on, think about that. Anyways, you know what? Let me try and get the screenshots here, because this is just getting really ridiculous and out of hand. And this is the problem: the lying, the constant lying that does not need to be done. Why do people feel they need to lie over and over and over about this shit? I don't get it. Just say, yeah, the cop talked to me too. He told me this, or he told me that, and I did get a caution, and that's why she isn't jumping into my streams anymore, screaming or crying out that I'm gonna get arrested, because she felt really good, didn't she? I'm calling the police, thinking her and Booty Bitch, got this on lock. They can do their fuck shit. They can tell lies on people, but hey, don't call the cops on them. I was even looking on the farms how Strawberry Douche is talking about how, I think it was Strawberry Douche, how Azria was bragging that she finally got to speak to a detective that took a report against the bodega. Really, you have nothing better to do? than this, than to make these reports about people? Seriously. All right, so here we go. We got Lilith Moonchild here. Believe this was Bali, if not Steve. I think it was Bali. I can't remember. This was sent to me, by the way. I've left Azria's camp. She's insane. I can't take it anymore. Everyone is a sex trafficker or revenge pranin, according to her, which, I mean, can't argue with that because that's what she does. That's what she says all the time about practically everybody. Anyways, we're going to get back into this video. Once again, looking for anything actionable.
Me that I was defaming you. They literally have all the clips. They have everything. I clipped it all because I said, you know what? The reason why he's doing this IRL shit that he's doing is because of these things, and these things were already present. So it's not defamatory because I believe it to be true based on the evidence that's out there. There's no defamation, fool.
Fool, just because you believe it to be true doesn't make it factually true. It has to be factually true. You believe in it to be true is an opinion. It has to be factually true. Fool. And I didn't have to go to law school or paralegal school to know that.
That I'm a rapist is not the truth. And he would also caution and tell her that she knows she's lying because he's told her it's not the truth.
Never said anything. I said that was assault because she cannot consent when she's drunk. I didn't walking around saying that, oh, you're like, what?
So there's, what's up? Happy September. Happy. I can't believe I'm doing this on Labor Day, but I don't really have much time for this. So I have to go through a few hours. I could have sworn she said something on July the 10th that I need to bring to the prosecutors. So there's a few things I need to bring to the prosecutors. Like, this is actually very serious. I mean, I have my two drives here that I got to put my evidence on and whatnot. So who started this lawsuit? What do you mean? What is the start of the lawsuit? Like calling the police is the start, or, you know, putting stuff into court is the start? Well, we'll see if it, I wouldn't say this is a lawsuit, Aggie. This is actually not civil. It's criminal. So, so what's up, Cypher? How's it going? So we're going to go over this. I thought she said something calling me a rapist in this. If she did, then I got to clip that, put it on both hard drives and have one for myself and figure it out.
Okay.
I could have sworn she did, but I really got to go through these and I might as well just do it with you guys. So let's go. Who did that first call on the police?
Also, the video she posted on her channel, like I said,
Like, this is the silliest thing. Like, this would never.
You're glad that Lilith left. She really hung in there. Well, Lilith is an idiot.
Never be happening right now if she did not call the police, if she did not make
no.
Like that. People are idiots if you think that somebody would spend their entire years of their life clipping purple glitters clips for somebody else. And then they name themselves Moby Dick. And then that person keeps messaging Buddha bitch, and Buddha bitch messages back Moby Dick. And then Moby Dick types it in the chat. What kind of stupidness is that? Why are people so stupid? Of course it's Buddha bitch. Why would somebody be doing that shit? Maybe try it for a day. Maybe try it for a couple hours. Heck, try for an hour where somebody texts you and then you gotta type back what they are texting you in a chat and see how exhausting that is. But people don't have two brain cells to mash together to know and understand that was Buddha bitch from the get-go. It was freaking completely obvious to me it's her. Same sociopathic bullshit that she does. All she does is come online and lie about shit. And make shit up. And then people are cool.
You started shit with me before, and then I called the fucking police on you because I should have. Okay? I just picked up the phone.
Wait a second. Did she literally say that I started shit with her before? Did I start anything with this woman? Didn't she make 6-9 hour streams out of nowhere? Did nothing to her, didn't speak about her, just doing my thing, keeping my head down. Then all of a sudden, stream after stream after stream after stream, she's making with her bullshit because Buddha bitch is talking a lot of shit. Where is Buddha bitch now? Buddha bitch is gonna throw this little shit underneath the bus as soon as I put what they need to put into court. Do you think Buddha bitch is gonna be a lawyer person? Buddha bitch is a goddamn sociopath. She's gonna throw your ass as we're underneath the bus. She's gonna tell everybody she got a all the information she got from you. You're the one who coached her to use that lawyer's name, and you're gonna be in a lot of shit.
If she did not make
No, you started shit with me before, and then I called the fucking police on you because I should have. Okay? I just picked up the phone and called the police. You know who I want to call the police on today, guys? Please.
it up, and she
Yes, you did call the police because you were in a folie à deux with your loser, sociopathic piece of shit, Buddha bitch friend. When you guys were friends, that's what you guys were doing, speaking on the phone for hours, colluding, making up shit, and then calling the police on people.
did not put her world's name into made up shit because a Buddha bitch, her bestie, is telling her to do a lot of shit. Then
How did they get her world's phone number to call her? I went to the police and I said, hey, her world, and they just figured everything out? Stupid.
now, a whole
Because I don't know, maybe her world can call in to get information, and then to her surprise, she's actually on the police report. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe if I use my brain cells for a second.
lot of stuff has gone on with the LSO, Law Society of Ontario. A whole lot of shit has been going on with that lawyer. She keeps using his name and throwing it around, trying to caution me not to bring a lawyer into it because he's a big time lawyer. I know he's a big time lawyer. And
Yeah, and then you would see that her world docs my resume and I worked for his father, right? So, like,
Actually, I need this clip. Her world docs my resume, and I work for his father. So I really gotta tie her back to that lawyer. So when was this? This was 8:26, 8 hours, 26 minutes and something seconds in. She states that yes, she knows about the lawyer. Of course you do know about the lawyer. All right. Worked for lawyer's father. Okay. This is good. This seems like nothing, but it actually is something, because as a whole, I can show that she does know this gentleman. So when she starts lying again, I'm just gonna show these that no, you do know this guy. You're aware of him. You work for his father, and that is why you're using his credentials fraudulently to lie on a form, a legal form.
what's the problem?
lawyer, I've sent registered mail to him showing that you keep putting his name and his dad's name out there and using it to try and push people around online.
No, because I literally have all the tweets where she
Oh.
posted my LinkedIn and everything. Okay.
What does tweets have to do with you using a fucking lawyer's name illegally? It's fraud. Don't do it.
Okay.
No one gives a shit about your fucking tweets.
So I'm going to caution you that it is happening, that yes, I am going to put it into court, and yes, it's going down. And then I'm going to tell him that's in court, and I'm going to.
Okay, but that's not how court works, guys. You have to go to, first of all, you call the police, all right? But whatever, you're going to talk to the prosecutor. But what is the crime?
I think she's confusing the civil matter with the criminal. The one with the lawyer is a matter that is criminal. Well, I should rather say is civil, but with a criminal basis, that you use a lawyer's name that you shouldn't be using because you didn't give him a retainer. You didn't pay the lawyer any monies for him to represent you, nor did he agree to represent you in any way, shape, or form. That is called fraud. So don't confuse these things together. I think she needs some sleep.
You don't have a crime. Well, I don't get it. What I do?
Go over once again what you've done. I've already submitted the evidence with you saying things about him and trying to use his name. So, hey.
And you're just going to find out, you know what's going, Monty, this is stupid. And you know that this is stupid and you know what's up. I'm not going to bother.
We're pretty much doing this. So let me try and gather some evidence. I have a lot of clips already done that I've been doing all goddamn weekend. And now I just need these clips. So
the law, she was in California, two-party consent state, the recording perfect, because then I'm going to have my clips. Device was in her possession, which means it applies by the laws of California, not now. So you broke the law, bitch, and now made it very clear she did not give you consent. And then you go, but you're always drunk. Okay. So after you wouldn't stop, that is when I got information and I was like, this is your docs to get you to leave me the fuck alone. But clearly you will not. All right. So I can't believe that she did this. Oh yeah, this is when she posted the Law Society thing, and then Nikki told me about it during the stream. Call the police and then do that. Like, you guys have attached yourselves.
Attach
so I said,
yourselves in what way?
not this.
What does
Okay,
she mean
falsely
by that?
accusing me of committing a federal crime, hacking on a.
Is she talking about me and Hurl? Because we were already attached when you called the police on us. So we're already attached. So what do you mean by attached ourselves in some way, as if we are the ones who are going IRL? This is just really annoying for me. It really is, because this whole thing where she's trying to make it spin as if Monty and Hurl are the bad people who are calling the police, and this is why this is happening. Can we be truthful here? I'd like that if people in this sphere tell the truth, but there's too many people with mental problems that do not want to tell the truth. In fact, you can't even say they can't tell the truth. They're cluster Bs. They have personality disorders. And then they'll come online, lie, and then lie some more.
Public platform sounds like harassment and defamation to me. Someone should save that to their file. And I suggest they contact local authorities if they were truly hacked. I said, that's right. Your harassment is making me unhinged. The only fact this DM proves is I believe you, Bodega, to be. Oh gosh, I don't want to hear myself. Like, what are you doing?
I'm going all out here. I'm not. Let me go. All right, we're gonna see if there's any anti-gay sentiment in your last stream. Let me screenshot this actually.
Anti-gay sentiment?
Because I'm going all out here. I'm not buying flash drives. I'm not doing any of this shit to play around or horse around. I'm actually very serious in this. So this one was from August 30th. So let me leave August 30th, 2025, and here we go. Stream description. All right, put it in this folder, and away we go.
Not once have I engaged in doxing behavior of Bodega.
This is actually not stressful to me. If you know what my lifestyle is, there's a thing called 996. I'm actually 997, which means from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I'm working 6 days a week. That's 996. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. I'm more like 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. So, and I'm not even 9 a.m. It's like I get up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I work until 10 o'clock, and then I'm in bed. She's going to be facing the consequences. There's consequences for her actions, and she needs to face them. So,
what are the consequences? Like, what are the actions? I still haven't heard anything yet. But anyway, you're engaging now in like litigation abuse. You're trying to. I wanted to be left alone, and I have not contacted you. I don't do nothing. Okay, you are filing false reports to the Law Society, taking confidential letters and giving them to Her World to post online, and all the other shit that you do. So it's very evident that, and the FOIA requests, and then you want to talk prosecutor, and even your thumbnail, you got my paralegal license in the thumbnail. You got this friggin' screenshot that shows another Carrie with their address. This is all intimidation tactics, Monty. You're a weirdo. And you live, man.
She's going to be facing the consequences.
I'm a weirdo. Meanwhile, on Twitter, we have her. What is she doing with Aaliyah Alexander's family? Should we read this? I think we need to read this out. Well, maybe I shouldn't read this out. But what are we doing with her family? Oh, talking about her sister Dawn. Oh, talking about, is it Jed? Talking about her brother and this so-called cult. Looking up her mother. Talking about and adding tons of people about the tattoo shop where she works. But yet had so much shit to say before when she would use her alt accounts, See, thank you, Capone. There's a difference between alt accounts and suck accounts. See, an alt account is when you want people to know, understand it's actually you, but on a different account. A suck account is when you want to be incognito. You don't want people to know it's actually you. And this account is someone other than yourself. There's a difference. So she was using her alt accounts because she wanted me to know it was her, and she would jump back in my stream because she's on a high, maybe talk to a detective, maybe several, and came in my stream talk about I'm gonna get arrested. I'm repeatedly over and over and over. Do we need to go over those streams from January and February when she was, really feeling herself? But now this is harassing. So she can jump in my streams, tell me how I'm going to get arrested, telling her chat I'm going to get arrested. But now I'm harassing her when I'm taking legal action against her. And at the same time, she is writing all this shit about Strawberry Douche online. Okay, yeah, that just totally makes any and all the sense.
Whether or not she wants to apologize because she's in shit now with her bestie.
What?
Be facing the consequences. Whether or not she wants to apologize because she's in shit now with her bestie after doing tag team bullshit and calling the police and making up all sorts of shit. There's going to be consequences.
No, we all know your real info and past personal history is accessible. Okay, so after this, I did collect information.
It's supposedly Hecate's lawyer, supposedly her good friend that she's been using. And when asked, when I sent a registered letter to this friend of hers, he has no idea who Booty Bitch is. By her.
Oh, he's a lawyer. You know who he is.
What does that even mean? He's a lawyer. No shit, he's a lawyer. But he doesn't have a client called Buddha Bitch, aka, and I used her legal name because I have to be precise here. He mailed me back saying he has no idea who that is. So that means it's fraud.
Her sobriquet online or by actual real name. Then I questioned him, hey, do you know who Hecate's daughter is, using both her sobriquet and her real name? And I got to look over what the reply was, if there was one at all. All I know is that I
leave that man alone.
Sent him a registered letter that has to be signed for, and he has replied. So,
and to me, all right, I didn't have a criminal record, nothing. It was just pictures.
I could be working on my hussy seduction. I already have hussy's booty hole pictures in my inbox. What else do I need?
Okay, so after this, I did collect information given to me. All right. I didn't have a criminal record, nothing. It was just pictures in Discord. That was it. And put it together. I don't even know if that's your doc for sure. Pearl, stop. You're so fucked, but just stop from today, because I fucking promise you, when I get off the internet, I'm not stopping. Oh yeah, like Pearl literally, she crossed over into cyber stalking, and she doesn't get it.
You know what? I should do my due diligence. 8:32, 8 hours and 32 into this. Yeah, I should put that on my list to clip out. 8 hours and 32, since I'm actually being extremely serious here. And I'm gonna name that threat to her world. Yeah. All right. Give me a second here, people. We're gonna keep it going.
Oh yeah, this was a good one here. When she has a tweet, it says, your channel's been terminated for harassment. And she goes, Messica thinking I won't come back and fuck with her some more. Oh yeah, that looks totally normal. So, okay, so she admits YouTube said you be harassing. That she's a harasser. Even YouTube knows she's a fucking harasser. Now, tweetings, I'm not going to say her name. I'm not tweeting at her. Please not send me anything from her. She no longer exists. Okay, guys? Yeah, no, she annoyed me. So I tweeted. I don't know, what did she do? Some foolishness. Oh, probably that letter. But is this it? You're just listening to me? Channel for a second.
All right, so yeah, here we go.
I want to see something, because I know I saw you crossing boundaries, but I decided to not to look because you were annoying. What's this goddamn? You should, oh my gosh. I can't, that lawyer is the lawyer. Why would you do that?
How am I screwing with the lawyer when I have screenshots of you telling your friend?
Because you sent a letter to the Law Society saying that Me and Buddha are clients of him, and he's representing people that are harassing, defaming, and something else. That's why, which is so stupid because if
Either she is delusional in the sense that no one did that, or maybe somebody did do that, but I wouldn't know because it's not me. I never sent anything into the LSO saying that you and Buddha Bitch are clients. What I've sent in the LSO is completely different than that.
like, why would isn't that what lawyers are supposed to do? Represent someone who's harassing and stalking? So go to the police then. What are you writing to the Law Society for?
Booty bitch, that you have a lawyer that she can use his name. And then when I send a letter to the lawyer asking him if he knows about this, he's
Wait, are you talking about the stalking and harassment behaviors you engaged in when somebody gave information from YouTube and broke TOS, private information from a strike, and then you tried to stalk and harass them with that private information that had nothing to do with your channel, nigga? Is that what you're talking about? How many things have you done now that prove that you're a weirdo and a stalker? So many.
Does anybody know in the chat what she's talking about? When did I get private information and when did I use it for whatever? Because I think this is another instance. Not even think, I know this is another instance of her just making shit up. When did I get private information and from who?
But you are always on some fuck shit. So I think you might forget, or you're mixing me up with Jessica, but you have literally done so many things. And now you're trying to engage in litigation abuse, I guess. I don't know.
essentially saying no. But I'm the one screwing with the
I'm fine with the time. Thank you.
lawyer. You know what that's called? That's called fraud.
Anyway, nope. Like I showed you, I don't even know what he's talking about, but like fraud means that somebody lost something, right? A service, like I said, whatever. There was no fraud. I don't even know what you're talking about. Is it live? It was alive. Share this tab. I don't even know how long. I haven't been on his channel because I just don't want to think about his bullshit. Okay, here we go.
Maybe, I don't know. I think it would be easier if he pressed charges, the fraud charges. But if I'm bringing him to
fraud, what was he defrauded of?
court, and then I'm saying that yes, Booty Bitch used your credentials, but she didn't have the authority. Well, I guess I would say, honestly, I don't even need to say anything.
Exactly. The law clerk is going to stand there behind the desk and say, "What the fuck are you doing here? This is weird."
All I gotta go by is the YouTube form. The YouTube form gives me a name of the lawyer in Toronto.
What YouTube form? What are you talking about? I thought there was a copyright issue between.
Yeah, that's the YouTube form. So on the form, you give your name, your address, and your phone number, or you give the name, address, and phone number of your representative. Booty Bitch gave the name, address, and phone number of a person who does not represent her in any way, shape, or form. That's fraud.
Buddha and Bali. Buddha filled out information. Bali did not sue her. And then the 10 days passed. And then she took that information that explicitly says that it's private. So she could actually lose her channel for that.
She can't lose her channel because I own the channel. So the information is my information to have since I am the owner of said channel, which means I am in a position to sue for damages because once again, I own the channel.
And then she gave it to Hurl, who then called the lawyer and then like posted, like it was, what are you doing?
Want something done about the video, I need to bring this person on a legal form into court, which is what I'm satisfying. If this is not the right person, then the person who put that information on the form is doing fraud. So if the lawyer wants to put her or Buddha Bitch in for fraud, that's their issue. My issue is that what was put on this legal form.
What legal form? If it was a legal, bro, why are you involved with Buddha and Bali?
It's my channel.
You know what relevancy is? Because if you ever tried it with me, half the shit that you would even throw in, it would be gone. Sorry, irrelevant. Stupid.
Now, if the judge if this case is in front of the judge and the judge is like, hey, I don't like this, this is fraud, and it's been brought into my court, then they also have the authority to do something about this. So we shall see what's happening.
Yeah, right. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure someone would just say, he's fucking crazy. I just want to see something. Okay, I'm about to be arrested. All right, here's where he brigades everybody, okay?
I brigade everybody. Who was doing the brigading? Who was going into my streams in January? Was it December and January? Or was it January and February?
That's not brigading. I was cussing you out because you were talking shit, lying, and defaming me. Brigading is when you go, tragic, hurl, everybody, call the police. I'm going to give you a number and say you're being harassed. FFG, just breezy, Bridget. That was you. And then you got hurled to do it, which I have you record.
I can't wait till 6 months, maybe a year, maybe more, who knows, for a conclusion to all of this, because things are unraveling. And I cannot see myself in any way, shape, or form having to go through fights with multiple people day and night long. That is exhausting. That is why I'm not on the internet to go around fighting with people, because that's extremely exhausting. Who would want to do this? Fight people, fight people, fight people. So we got fights with Gigi, Hillbilly Belinda, Strawberry Douche, me. Who else is she fighting? Just people after people of Bodega. And what is the outcome of this? Because I'm watching very carefully. I'm combing through every single tweet, trying to find anything that I can piece together. Or not, it's harder circumstantial evidence. I'll put it together to show that yes, you do know about the lawyer, to show that yes, you claimed multiple times you did work for his father. So you can't come to court and say you have no idea who this person is.
I can't remember, but literally any and every stream I had, she would come in and taunt me that I'm going to get arrested. And in this stream, July the 10th, is crying that she is under civil and criminal investigation. No shit, you're under civil.
I'm not under any investigation, and you're not going to do anything, and nothing's going to happen. I'm chilling. I'm waiting for my lawsuit.
And criminal investigation. Don't be stupid and then put the cops into an internet situation that you started there where you want to trash multiple people and then don't expect those.
What's illegal about trashing people? Where's the law? Thou shalt not trash. This girl world. I literally said, I'm a part of a drama community. We talk the most amount of shit. It's immature as hell. It's just drama. That's what I told them. Because it is.
Okay, so you told them you're part of a drama community. You talk a lot of shit. It's immature, but yet you're also telling them that you're being harassed. So which one is it? Either you're part of a drama community and you talk a lot of shit, or you're actually being harassed by people. Because those two things don't reconcile. You can't be in part of a drama community where what you're doing is just talking a lot of shit and trashing people. But when somebody replies to you, you run to the cops and tell them that they're harassing you. It doesn't work like that.
And did I break a law? No. And did I cover everything? Yes. Who suggested that he do this? His ego. So I just wanted to see if I was getting sued, but clearly I'm not. So I'll be moving on after this and just chilling.
Those people to putting complaints on you to the cops. The cops are not going to be like, oh, looky over here, police officers. Don't look at all the shit I'm doing. Just get the bad guy Monty. This is why I'm calling you and telling you all this bullshit.
What bullshit? You can't even say it because you know what you did, Monty.
You need to go after Monty over there. Don't look at all the shit I'm doing. Well, they did look at the shit you're doing, and now you're under civil and criminal investigation.
Wait, I'm being civilly investigated? I didn't even know that existed. Damn.
And I'm ready.
Yeah, there's a thing called civil investigation. Do I need to put it like on the screen here? Because if I'm going to prepare a civil case against you, I gotta investigate first, right? I gotta prepare my evidence. A preparation of said evidence would be called a civil investigation. I'm investigating everything prepare my evidence for me to take you to court civilly. How are we not understanding this?
It's the worst, and then I've heard the top bunk is good, then I've heard it's the worst, right? It really depends.
He's tagging my sex working channel and then my Hecate's daughter.
I've never made friends with Buddha. Yeah, you could say that. Never. Who would have known she would turn out to be this like complete sociopath? More.
I'm doing this right now because I want them to know that I'm not fucking around and they're going to get a lawsuit now and I'm going to represent myself and they're going to have to pay a lawyer, right? That's the first thing. I'm not hiring it.
Yes, yes. Please represent yourself and tell the judge that you are a licensed paralegal.
So wait, how come you can file lawsuits against me, but I can't file a lawsuit against you? It just so happens I have 15 years of experience, but I mean, what does that have to do with anything? Ontario is actually the only province that even has a licensing process. Everywhere else, you don't even get a license. You just paralegal. There are many people who keep failing the exam and then they go and they work under a lawyer.
And hopefully you get a charge. Shit, I'm hoping you get all the charges.
I can sue you without a license. I'm not suing you as a licensed paralegal. I'm suing you as a pissed off bitch with paralegal experience.
For doing something so stupid.
Actually, I'm not, you know what? This is the thing. I don't even give a fuck anymore to sit down and do all this because he's a loser. And now that I have I have my boundary set, right? Which is fuck with me IRL and I call the police. The boundary has been set. He knows it's been set and he's not going to go IRL. Well, he did with the stupid letters, but I mean, I'm just going to call the Law Society because you broke 2 statutes and then file a complaint. I'm trying to let you know, stop now. So I am publicly
questions I need to ask the prosecutor. Anyways, I will build my own cases against her because
I thought I was under investigation criminally and civilly. So how are you now building a case? No, this is ridiculous. Monty, go to bed.
I gotta build a case for court. That's what lawyers do. That's what people do. That's what paralegals do. They build a case.
Get down. Get down.
Yeah, honestly, Fish, you're completely right. Somebody that sits in a room with their camera off talking shit about people on the internet and doesn't go outside. This is literally what you are viewing right now. This is the type of person you're looking at. And if we ever looked at Droopy, actually, let me see if I can get that. Yes, let me do that. Give me a second.
What a weirdo. Mary is a sweetheart. Mary left. I guess you could say Mary left. Well, a lot of people have left, haven't they? There's people that used to get like hundreds of views on streams.
What a way.
Get barely 100 now. People that used to get
correct. Fraud is criminal, and there has elements, and there has to be a loss of service, loss of goods, loss of money. Nobody has lost anything. He's only lost his goddamn mind, but that's it.
2,000, 3,000 people aren't really pulling those numbers. It's kind of like Papa Kilo being silent when you know.
By the way, so far he's accused me of being a pedophile. Actually, no, wait a second. Let's go to because defamation is illegal in Canada, but now that he did this, it's fucking on.
I would love to know where I accused her of that.
The fuck alone, okay? All right, hold on. Let me show y'all all the videos on me.
First of all, don't trust anybody
and try to coerce her.
Oh my God, I went on the internet and
I recorded, I covered his real shit, which I'm also going to show the courts. You did go on the internet and ask a 19-year-old to send you nudes and try to coerce her.
Oh my God, I went on the internet and did what to who? A 19-year-old? First of all, that wasn't me. Second of all, 19 is legal. Third of all, it's Reddit.
Wait, what? Did you say that wasn't you? Because you said in your other video that it was you and that there was no proof that that person was 19. It could have been.
I never said it was me. I've been adamant ever since that bullshit came out that I had a writing partner. When we were writing, we both were on Reddit because that's how we would get people to, or try to get people to read our stuff. Like, I really was jump starting a lot of things to really get people to read your stuff. Like, I tried organically getting traffic. It just didn't work out, but I learned a few things that Reddit has all types of people that make up shit. They'll change their gender, their age, their sex, their what they do was for work. They'll change their race. They'll change anything about themselves just to win an argument, like what you're doing right now. You'll do and talk and say anything to win an argument when you're in your room ordering food to somebody else's house. Who's Droopy? Droopy is her baby daddy. I'm trying to look for the video where he's talking about spray painting. He's doing spray painting shirts. Like it's so ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Let me try and see if I can find it somehow, because this is like spray painting. Like, who does that? Okay, I'm gonna keep looking for it and see if I can find it, because this will be a moment to show that exact thing right there. I'm gonna keep looking.
Been a man because I clipped it.
Worth of all.
SEO
Don't
dead.
trust anybody on Reddit. There's
I wouldn't say SEO is dead. There's ways. It's just what the problem is that people who were winning start losing whenever there's an update. Yeah, Droopy is Hecate's ex, the one that looks like Droopy from the cartoons.
some fucking middle-aged program
To show the corpse. You did go on the internet and ask a 19-year-old to send you nudes and try to coerce her.
Oh my god, I went on the internet and did what to who? A 19-year-old? First of all, that wasn't me. Second of all,
Oh. Yeah. Bro, this is what happens to liars, man. Yeah, but there's no proof that it was a 19-year-old. Some of these people could be men, they could be 30-year-olds. You literally said it was you. Now, that wasn't me. It wasn't
I never have ever said it was me.
me.
19 is legal. Third of all, it's Reddit. Fourth of all, don't trust anybody on Reddit. There's some fucking middle-aged
She said, no, you're gross. Stop. Send it. Like, I don't remember the exact conversation, but she said no multiple times. So you were attempting to coerce her into giving. If she had given it to you, that would have been coercive. Because when someone
No, that's not how the conversation went. I took a look at it, and it's just some piece of shit that wanted to one up my ex writing partner by the end, saying that they're a younger age than what they actually are. I can read through people's bullshit, kind of like how we had Booty Bitch talking in the third person, acting as Moby Dick, as if Moby Dick isn't her. It's really stupid and it's obvious. Same thing with that loser, whoever the hell that person was. Probably was a dude. And then at the end, I'm 18. Maybe this person should have actually said they're 16 to make it more, you know, make the lie better. Say that, I don't know, even say that you're 15, make the lie better. Get in an argument, want to win the fight, make the lie better. Maybe even say you're 14 to make people up in arms.
says no, then it's no.
a programmer guy that probably just knows C++.
No, I think it was 19. It wasn't 16. Yeah, because I've looked at it, like I've had, yeah, it was 19. But either way, he's like 30 something. Then he sent himself topless to her without her asking, right? And then he was degrading her and, oh, you women, this and that. You're a sick fuck. And it's very obvious. You should actually be ashamed to even say that you'd want to go in front of anybody with this.
C++. And he's just
Let me remind you, people, this is a washed up prostitute that sits inside somebody else's house and rages on the internet, makes shit up, calls the police on people, tells lies, and wanted to manage and traffic multiple women in multiple cities in Canada, but yet is talking shit right now.
a basement dwelling piece of shit eating Kellogg's cereal flakes at night and in the morning and for lunch, and then wants to masquerade as a woman to win fights.
Yep.
One of the reasons why I don't people or pay any mind to people on places like Reddit. Where else is like there a forum like server?
It doesn't matter. The screenshots show that you thought you were talking to a 19-year-old girl. That's what they show. So it doesn't matter.
The screenshot shows that at the end, to win the fight, the person said that they were a certain age. I can't remember. I believe they said 18. It could be 19. It doesn't matter. Both ages are legal.
In addition to everything else.
Where I don't pay attention to people because people don't have anything better to do with their lives. And all they want to do is sit around and fight with somebody. And what will make their day is if they can win a fight. And they will win a fight anyway by lying to you, by telling you bullshit, switching their gender, changing their age, saying
Did she say, ha ha, nigga, I'm a man? Did that conversation happen? Peekaboo, I tricked you. No, she said, ew, you're gross. You're a pervert. This is disgusting.
shit that they're 4chan, 8chan ready. Yeah, all these sites, stop fucking going on there and believing what people say. If somebody is saying they're not,
Yeah, it's wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get my goddamn. Hold on. Because I know he's about to say what I think he's about to say. Let me just okay. Wow. All right. Let me rewind that. Doesn't matter what anyone tells you. She says she's 19. Fuck it. Go ahead, please.
19. Stop fucking going on there and believing what people say. If somebody is saying they're 19, why the F are you believing that shit? It's fucking Reddit, okay? It's a middle-aged dude telling you he's a fucking 19-year-old female because he wants to win a fight. Stop it.
Have been coercing women for nudes. You do engage in harassing behaviors. So now I get to bring this before a judge, Monty, okay? All right, hold on.
She speaks.
You know what? I could just take my time and just, because it's like when you have shit going on in your life and you actually have a life, I was so angry, but then I go to sit down and to print out the form and write everything in. And then I got to give him my information in order to give him the suit, right? And then it's just like, you're not even worth it and you're fucking broke anyway. The police were called. You know what it is. Leave me alone. You could drag me. You could slut shame me. But that IRL shit, it stopped and it's going to continue to stop.
As if, it's just.
Can we do a vote? If anyone was going RL, who was it? Who went IRL? Who was doing it? Because it wasn't me going into her chat talking about, I'm going to get sued. I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to this. I'm going to that. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Look how far we've come. How long has it been? Well, January has been over 6 months. More like 8 months now. Close to 8 months that this has happened.
Confirmed, right? Like this is
I'm still not in jail.
A fly. Asking somebody.
I haven't been arrested. You can't tell police that you do back and forth internet drama bullshit, but whenever somebody replies to you, they're harassing you. It doesn't work that way. You're not a fucking child. You can't go around defaming people, but when they reply to you, you call the police on them and tell them that these people are harassing you.
Who's of age for something.
Cherub said, you can tell he despises that you have experience in the law. He's trying so hard to throw and even make up legal jargon. He genuinely thinks he knows more than you do in law. Yeah, he is actually.
Cherub has been one of the most dumbest people I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, this person literally has not paid their fees to the Law Society. What does that tell you when they've repeatedly told you that other people are broke and they make so much money with her high-powered clientele, the guys that make money? Then pay your fucking $1,000. That's what you should do, because a lot of this does not make any sense. You can't say that other people are broke and you have high-powered, high-society clientele, but yet you are not paying your $1,000 and you're not doing your hours. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's not like you're doing 4 years at 8,000 plus hours. You're not. Because that's what some people have to do. They got to put in 4,000, 5,000, 7,200, 8,000 plus hours to be Red Seal if they're in trades, as a plumber, as an electrician. There's nothing close to this. Think for yourselves, people. Why would a person not pay their $1,000 and say that they just didn't want to do the hours, then why the fuck were you doing 2 years for free? In fact, not even free. You're in the negative for the 2 years because you had to pay to go to paralegal school. 2 years. So not only was 2 years wasted, then you had to pay during those 2 years for your lodgings, your schooling, your food and everything because you weren't able to work. Or maybe you were working, who knows? I guess that has to be investigated. And then after all of this, you don't pay to get your license? What?
Actually retarded.
Yeah, that's
Like, I legal office administration, paralegal license, criminology degree, honors everything in the field for this long, and you think that you are gonna
totally criminal.
what's live?
Completely.
All right, hold on.
She speaks as if, it's just confirmed, right? Like this is gonna fly.
When did he start this?
A fly. Asking somebody
Oh,
who's of age for something. Yeah, that's totally criminal.
what's live? I never said it was criminal. I said you tried to coerce a 19-year-old for nudes based on what? The Reddit post. So what? How's that defamation if I believe it to be true?
Completely.
Sorry, guys. Did you remove them? Because I have them. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Okay. So on this page, he has first name, last name, what he believes is date of birth, driver's license, whatever. The DMV was accessed. Okay. Azria the Amazon not paying bills and being flushed with lawsuits. That's not true. One lawsuit, I won it, right? Then
Right.
he starts harassing Buddha.
We'll figure that out in court, people. We'll figure out this whole
I'm harassing Buddha, the one that decided to tell lies about dick pics, the one that decided to lie and insinuate that I was raping her, the one that decided to call the police about some guy that I somehow hired to go to her home, but we haven't seen any evidence of that. The one that kept on doing her bullshit that you were in a roundabout way calling out about a month ago, more than a month ago, maybe a month and a half, talking about how you had to use your phone number so that she could get another Gmail address because I guess she ran out of sock and alt accounts. Well, I would say more sock accounts where she could go around the internet and harass people. So you use your number so that she could get another email address. And then all the in-between things that you both were saying that she knew that you were about to spill all the beans on her. So she decided to leave YouTube once again. That one.
lawsuit thing because somebody is lying, right? And we're gonna find out who is lying. Because lying on the internet is one thing, but lying in court is a whole different ballgame.
Then Hecate's daughter, aka Azria, caught being predatory and sleeping with what?
Ironic yet.
Sleeping with a minor. And then where did I say that she was a pedophile? Searched.
Me saying that is not saying that you are a PDF file. If I said you were a PDF file, that means I said that you're a PDF file. What you're doing is interpreting. And that could be interpreted as many things, couldn't it? Well, I will give you that. That possibly is one of the interpretations, but the problem is it still is an interpretation because I can interpret a lot of things in many ways. That doesn't mean now that it's a fact.
The sex working agency that I used to be at, right?
And the irony of all, a confirmed prostitute.
This is really annoying to me that Canada, on her side, being a prostitute's legal because, boy, that angle needs to be looked into. Like this whole PLX situation needs to be looked into. Do I have a room for Foodie and her cat when they come back to Canada? Yes, I do, Baked Korean. I have a room. I love cats. And I have a fridge full of sweets, candy, locomades. Maybe she still like locomades, lakma. What else is she liking? Pizza. I think she still likes the pizza, right?
That has confirmed that she worked at a sex working agency that wanted to open up shop to harass and traffic women.
Don't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. I didn't know that I was being trafficked. When I found out what was going on, I left, okay, and I became independent and started a channel teaching women to be independent. Period. Period. Where did I break the law? Grr.
Not only in Toronto, but in Montreal is supposed to be some arbiter of truth. Are people sick these days? You have a person that's literally
It's already an issue already that was dealt with. So you went and said some bullshit to them, but that was in my past already, and I'm the one that dealt with her. She was the one that stopped at the airport, nigga, and she couldn't go to Vegas because she called the police on me. And I was like, she's like, the cops come. Your employer said blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I'm a sex worker, so if she's my employer, then okay.
telling you that
Okay, that story doesn't make any sense. Because one, okay, maybe you're going to Vegas, certain areas of Nevada, they do allow prostitution, but you're being stopped by federal agents. Yes, when you go to the border, they are federal, and federally, prostitution is still a crime in America. So in certain areas, it's decriminalized, it's allowed, but for the most part, most of America, you cannot prostitute. So you are literally telling an agent, federal one, that can not allow you. Once he or she does that to you, like not allow you in the States, they all look at that and they automatically want to not allow you. Does this make any goddamn sense? Like, I wish people would use their brains here. I know she's going to Las Vegas, Nevada, but one of the dumbest shit you can ever tell a border agent, even if you're Canadian, is that you smoke the green and or you're a prostitute or any other dumb shit like that. Because I was hearing at the border when this whole weed legal thing was happening for like the first few years, that if you were working in the weed field, they try not allow you into the States, which I thought was kind of weird. But then again, federally, weed is still not legal in the States, right? Many states might have their own legalities, their own decriminalization in terms of weed, but federally, it's still not allowed. Let's hear this again, because if people just use their brains, like, it just reeks of a bullshit story. So your boss wasn't allowed in Las Vegas. Okay, that kind of makes sense, but why wouldn't she not know that? Maybe something was happening. Maybe they knew of her. Maybe her past. Maybe her what's on her record. Who knows? A combination of a ton of shit. Maybe something she said.
Already an issue already that was dealt with. So you went and said some bullshit to them, but that was in my past already, and I'm the one that dealt with her. She was the one that stopped at the airport, nigga, and she couldn't go to Vegas because she called the police on me. And I was like, she's like, the cops come. Your employer said blah blah blah. I'm like, well, I'm a sex worker, so if she's my employer, then okay.
telling you they were with.
So was it that this also doesn't make any sense? So would never call border security cops. So which one is it? Was it cops? As in cops on the Canadian side or cops on the American side? Because even with that, you gotta be they in the States, they check you before you enter the States, because before, if people don't know this, decades ago, you used to be able to enter the States, and after you enter the States, then you get cleared to like leave the airport, blah 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 blah. They don't do that anymore because too much people are claiming asylum or sneaking in and whatnot. So there's so many things that will happen, even in Jamaica, where there will be a person that's not on the flight list. All of a sudden they show up to an American airport after landing, and they automatically claim asylum. Stuff like that made the States start doing nexus. So it doesn't make any sense to me. They would nexus her before, make sure she's okay to enter the States before even stepping foot into the States. This whole situation is super fishy.
An agency isn't there for your mental health, okay, and your safety. They're there to make money off you, and they will do it any which way possible.
Exactly. And I learned my lesson. I'm moving on, and that's it.
And then
When was this done? This video was dated December 8th. And when is this fucking bullshit post? December 2024. Okay. So I don't have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt in criminal court. This is preponderance of evidence. You did this shit.
A preponderance of evidence where you just blame me randomly that I did something weird.
No. It's called balance of probabilities. That's the preponderance of evidence in civil court. Is it more likely than not that this fucking weirdo, whose whole entire channel consists of fuckery, who also engaged in all these behaviors?
You know what? Maybe that would make a lot of sense if, how would I put it? If I was your only op, but I'm not your only op. How many ops do you have? You have Buddha Bitch is now an op. Yado, an op. Strawberry Douche, all of the bodega, including Her World, Gigi, Belinda. Who else? GP316. Who else is one of your ops here? The preponderance of evidence goes out the window. You have annoyed, pissed off, and defamed a ton of people. Oh, I forgot. AJ, of course. Hasi. Who else? Woti, Fresh Garbage. All the farms. I'm sorry, your whole bullshit is out the window now because there's a tons of people that are coming at you because you have come at them.
Behaviors, who also went IRL and she had to call the police, who also filed stupid shit with the Law Society and then gave it to Her World to post online, who also, you want me to keep going? What have I done to you? Read some shit that was true.
You literally haven't provided any proof except the fact of mere coincidence that maybe a couple days after this was posted, I picked up on it. You don't think I was doing my research?
So oh, really? Well, here's the thing. That is the agency website. Like, that's not my advertisement. That's the trafficking one, okay? She put that up there. I can't even get it down. So you went and wrote that under her shit. So why would, it's not even, you're dumb.
So that's your preponderance of proof there?
Judge will see based on your behavior that you did this.
Oh, right? Behavior, okay. Like the unsub thing, like in who was doing the unsub thing? What was that show with Horatio?
Oh my God.
Horatio, was it like the Criminal Investigative Bureau? But what's the like different ones, right? Like wasn't Horatio like in Florida or something? Sub, she's just gonna do Horatio Kane. This was from CSI. He was CSI Miami had Horatio Kane. Yeah, the unsub. She's just gonna do like that, right? And he also was in CSI New York and the original CSI, right? Yeah.
What the fuck is he talking about? He's losing his mind. You're calling me a pedophile on my sex working site. She was very accommodating, offering me GFE.
How do you know that's me that's doing that? People do all sorts of shit. I guess I'm the one now on Kiwi Farms saying all this shit about you. Is that it?
On my sex working site. She was very accommodating, offering me GFE. I was really shy considering it was my first time, right? You're gross. Trying to what?
Could have sworn PG was.
What is this? I don't even fucking care what this. What is this? I don't even fucking care what this is.
I could have sworn PG was in my chat a couple days ago, asking the same type of PG like questions, doing the same type of PG like behavior.
This is nonsense. Okay, so he called me a pedophile. All right. Then he, goddamn. She says she was trafficked, but she's a piece of shit to traffic. So I am a rapist of minors, vexatious litigator. You forgot what you think my address is on the thumbnail, and you said I'm a trafficker. Then here's the video where he said he's going to call the Law Society. So don't trust these motherfuckers, okay?
I didn't say I was going to call the Law Society. I did. I called the Law Society, and I've been actively filing against you.
Exactly. You're engaging in harassing behaviors. Are you my fucking client? Do you have a sign?
I love it that, well, when I say I love it, well, I really do love it. But I also dislike it that she constantly wants to harass and defame people. But whenever she gets a reply, you are now a harasser.
And like I've already said, do you have a client that is like, hey,
this is textbook sociopathic cluster B, just This is a social disorder, people. This is when you don't go outside and touch grass.
Rip me off. It wouldn't even be you anyway. You ain't shit. Like you have no retainer with me. I've never represented you. You have nothing. But you're filing things
through the LSO portal. The last time I did that, I believe,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe July or August.
This is also an idiot who thought that I need to be a client at first to file against her. No, because Hurl's not a client and she's been filing against you, and I'm not a client and I've been filing against you. Only an idiot that knows nothing would think that. Why would you think I need to be a client of yours, current or past, to file against you? I don't. I just need to have a complaint against you. Doesn't matter if I'm fucking halfway across the world. If I have a complaint against you, I can file against you.
But I'm going to continue to do that to build up momentum and a case on you.
right. Wait, what? Oh my god. There's vexatious litigator. You've got what you think my address is on the thumbnail, and you said I'm a trafficker. Then, so Cherub said his ego can't take that a sex worker is better than him. Thank you. He has a weird obsession with degrading sex worker. He's so fixated on you, it's crazy.
Who's this card Cherub? He can't take a sex worker's better than me that lives in somebody else's house, doesn't go outside, doesn't turn her cam on, and talk shit all day about people. Doesn't have a job. Keeps making up these stupid shit lies that make no sense as to why she is a suspended paralegal. But yeah, okay, sure. I'm just gonna laugh.
Yes, it's me. It was me and Buddha and Veronica, Tiny Dancer. Yeah, he thinks you're just whores. Give me what I want, right? Here's the video where he said he's going to call the Law Society. So don't trust these motherfuckers, okay?
I just didn't say I was going to call the Law Society. I did. I called the Law Society, and I've been actively filing against you through the LSO portal. The last time I did that, I believe, I don't know, maybe July or August. But I'm going to...
Right. So you went to the LSU portal and it said make a account. You made one. Then it said file a complaint. You filed one. And then there's an automatic system that just creates, like, it's already, what do you call it when the letter's already written and then you plug the fields in? So it plugged in the field of the person, your name, and then at the bottom you see that there's a signature from a clerk and it's just a photocopy. That's just the system that just populates shit. Then they're going to look at it and say, this guy's an idiot. That's it.
Continue to...
Please do not listen to anything that she is. If you think a person who also has a license is going to photocopy a signature on a piece of paper without looking at the facts or what the complaint is about, then you are also an idiot. Do I need to repeat that? You're also an idiot if you think that somebody who looks at all of this, who is also licensed, is just gonna not investigate, not look at the facts, not look at the evidence, and just willy-nilly shit, then you're a moron.
Do that to build up momentum and a case on you against you through the LSO portal. The last time I did that, I believe, I don't know, maybe July or August. But I'm going to continue to do that to build up momentum and a case on you. That is literally what I am doing and will continue to do. In fact,
Monty, I cannot fucking believe that you posted this online, bro. What the fuck?
On you. That is literally what I am doing and will continue to do. In fact, once I go through this, and if there's anything new, I'm going to go to the LSO portal and I'm going to put in other elements, new elements of my complaint against you. This is what I'm going to do. Because I am not playing around here. This is not games. I'm very serious.
All right. Why is Hekate's daughter suspended from the Law Society of Ontario? Okay. And what is that thumbnail? Where is it? It's my Law Society number. So that's basically my name. Suspended administratively because I am not doing my CDI hours or paying. And the status says, so don't trust these motherfuckers, I'm paralegal, all right? And he says in it, I think he actually calls the Law Society on this call.
I've called the Law Society several times, and they say the best way for me to do things is use the portal, which I have
Exactly. Basically, fuck off. I don't give a fuck.
been doing.
Oh no, that's not this call. Here.
Imagine PG is listening to a romantic crime novel in her headphones, drinking a PSL on the outdoor Starbucks patio. Oh, PSL like pumpkin
He
spice.
just said, I'm just going to keep filing and filing and filing until it builds momentum and I can just get something on you. Bro, you're literally admitting to harassing behaviors.
Latte. No,
It's not harassing behavior if I'm filing something that is fact. If I have a clip of you saying something such as when you said 8 hours and 26 minutes into the stream that you worked for the lawyer's father, then I'm adding to my evidence about you. I am compiling evidence against you. That is what I'm doing. So I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to repeatedly do that to build a case against you.
She's probably in wherever she's living, probably having too much energy and trying her best to refrain from chatting in my chat. Or maybe she is currently in my chat right now chatting.
Monty calls the fucking Law Society.
I am unmasked F Society.
Where is it?
For defamation.
Wasting reason. What? So wait, what did that person say? So Monty, you're going after this chick for defamation? Monty calls the fucking Law Society.
I am unmasked F Society.
Where is it?
For defamation, which I wouldn't in the first place. I mean, these matters online are matters online, but if somebody wants to call the police on me and then try and get me arrested and then come in my chats every single day for weeks on end taunting me that I'm going to get arrested, and then strangely enough, all that stops. Why do you think all of it stopped? Because
no, you kept making videos afterwards because you lost your shit. Then you started brigading. You got Hurl to call, and then you kept making streams. I went in there and I said, "Oh, okay, you can insult me, but you better watch. You know, you're not going to defame me because you know what it is. So what? Taunting you? That's not defamation. I'm not taunting you. I'm telling you, you better not defame me."
The police officer from Peel Region figured out what the hell she was doing, especially with all the defamation she's been doing. Hurl also calling in and figuring out that for some strange reason.
Huh? Did he just say Hurl calling in?
Kitties that are also included Hurl in the case, which was completely stupid, but a win on my end because now I have an independent person that can corroborate all this bullshit that she's.
Yes, like the one that came into my Discord when I didn't even know her and then said that I'm Anna Nicole and I'm LARPing as a Black prostitute. Then she clipped it, put it on her Twitter and said that I'm because I said, "Oh, says the white guy named Tragic." Clipped that, said I was racist, doxed me, doxed my LinkedIn, looking for shit on Reddit, posting Law Society shit that you had a confidentiality agreement with not to show. Yes, she sounds like a totally valid person.
Been doing. And Hurl's been submitting evidence and I've been submitting evidence.
Ooh. Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, you covered that. All right. Law Society of Ontario wants me to file a complaint. Okay.
Else, don't worry.
So when the judge,
how many times did she call the police on me? Probably lots of times. I have no idea. Actually, I haven't opened the letter yet.
Probably lots of times. It was once to fuck off.
I'm waiting for the Calgary police FOIA equivalent information stuff to come through, which I filed for.
She's saying she called the police once. Okay, we're gonna go to the farms here because we need to look at this because there's been a shit ton of tweets and whatnot, and I'm just finding a lot of concerning shit. Extremely concerning. And once again, I'm gonna go over this with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, here we go. I found it. So this is Strawberry Douche. So at one point in time, they were friends, her and Strawberry Douche, because of course Ekate would repeatedly use the forums to slander and defame people. But now it's no more, right? Now it is no more. All right, so we're going to take a look at this. So we got Strawberry Douche saying, when her friend showed up last year in Tragic's thread, I messaged her with names, addresses, and helpful screenshots. and links to schizo post threats and whatnot. She told me that they had finally gotten a detective to take a report regarding the bodega harassing her. So you finally is the key word here. You finally gotten a detective. That implies that you've been calling several times. And the first time you call, you're not going to get a detective on the phone. You're going to get a cop, maybe a beat cop, maybe a cop that goes from the desk to the beat, aka patrolling the streets. But to finally gotten a detective to take a report regarding the bodega harassing her, which means you've called multiple times. You've repeatedly called the police on multiple people. Stop lying about this. It's really annoying when you repeatedly lie about shit when you know it's not true, but you're going to continue to do it. So you are no dissimilar than the bunch of other pieces of shit that come on here and tell lies.
We're back in May. It still hasn't come, but they did email me July asking me for my ID as well as a photo of my face while I'm holding my ID. So I'm expecting that to come anytime soon to truly figure out what these two Buddha bitch and Ekete's daughter has been doing. Because I got
I have nothing to do with you harassing.
What was that I hook up with Prosties Yato talking about AK Succulent? Yato was fighting in the comments.
Buddha as well. I don't even know what. Yeah, you and Bally and Steve were doing shit.
to figure out how many times I called the police, but they were making up so.
I do dark entries. It's under. Hold on. Let me just check. What the hell? Oh, there's my name. Yeah, Azria.the Amazon. Azria.the Amazon. I'll type it.
Much shit. Buddha bitch and Ekete's daughter has been doing. Because I got to figure out how many times I called the police, but they were making up so much shit.
Assholes ask, hey, no, I didn't. Why is he doing this? Because he is predatory in a space of mostly women, and I covered him, and he doesn't like it. That's what's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna show all your shit. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, great. Like Lilith Moonsound says, she had to get away. It seems everybody is a revenge prowler and everybody's a trafficker. Should we take a look at this again? This was your mod, Ekete. I've left Azria's camp. She's insane. I can't take it anymore. Everyone is a sex trafficker or revenge prawning, according to her. Well, you shouldn't have been in a tarred space in the first place. Loser, both of you.
Yeah, that's totally how it works in court. Is that
yes, it's called evidence. Okay, you came after me because I showed your shit, and so here's the thing. Thank you. Wait, how should I do this? Oh, I just want to make sure there's no dicks anywhere. Yeah, we're good. So I knew it. 19 and haven't matured yet. Your views now will be completely different when you're 35 to 40. I guarantee it. I also guarantee you wouldn't be slapping me in public if I said anything. You knew I was 6 foot and between 210, 220. I'm glad you're admitting you're a low tier.
There are rumors that's a fake. Lilith, do your research. I will. Original recipe. Maybe you should do your research before saying that that's a fake. Lilith, look it up. Because now you're saying there are rumors that's a fake Lilith. So which one is it?
Becky. And thanks for the Halloween 2021 costume idea. I think I should be the Green Goblin or Hobgoblin. What do you really want to do to misogynistic men? Just let it out. Tell me no matter what it is. Now, you just said that wasn't you, but I have a clip where you said it was you. Okay.
Then play the clip that I said it was me. Play it.
If you think negging is going to make me suck your dick, you're wrong. You've proven just how childish. Oop.
I also love it that a back and forth fight where both parties are saying shit that could be looked at anyway. It's so extremely one sided. You remember the days when people like Belinda and Gigi and the likes, the whole crew of people would drop the age instead of saying that this person was 19, they'd make it look different and say, hey, we'll just say that he was doing this to a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old. How do you know that Ninja Ginger is actually 19? You don't. It could be any age.
Why is, oh, that's why.
And this is the reason why you don't screw around or listen or take for fact what the shit people say on Reddit.
You've proven how childish you are. Thanks for playing incel in denial, and thanks for shooting yourself in the foot. You've just done a lot for feminism. Nothing exposes a piece of shit like baiting him into exposing how much of a pervy man-child he is. I don't even know who this is. I disapprove of negging. It only works on women with self-esteem problems. I show a picture. Private message me like all the other feminists do and send the picture. No, you fucking creep. My face is in no way relevant. Show it. So that's the first no. Show it.
So you're saying that someone you trust said it was fake, so I only know a rumor. Well, if that person is still modded in Steve's chat, then we can take a look. I'm going to look into it because people will talk shit about somebody, maybe change their mind, and then come back and say it's fake. There's so much shit that people do here that it really doesn't even concern me because I don't care. I'm just here to get any actionable content here. I'm going through this with you guys because I'm looking for shit that's actionable. And that's about it. I don't care about you goddamn little shit fights when people need a job. I don't give a shit about who's jumping into whose streams or who's talking shit. I have a fucking job and I have a life and I have a family I need to take care of. I don't give a shit about useless losers on the internet fighting each other. Trash. Okay? I don't care.
You are 1 out of 10, aren't you? So there's the coercion right here, or an attempt to coerce. Why? What on earth would it prove? Why would it matter either way? Why should I pander to an incel creep who probably can't wait to dox me? Show your face first. Grown man creeping on teenage girl. You're triggered. Not, I don't even think
What do you
you're
mean
a
Lilith
teenage
isn't
girl, but you're
actionable? What does
triggered.
that mean?
I'm disgusted by yet another entitled creep. What's your dressing style, triggered feminist? None of your fucking business, pedo creep. And then he sends himself shirtless. LOL, still not sending shit. And then he was like, next time, read something you're commenting on and take your dumb shit username and ideas back into a waste of time subs. No one wants to slay your smelly snatch. Keep talking about. You can actually take
Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. No one wants to slay your smelly snatch. I gotta use that.
a raccoon up the ass without and permanent damage and take your shit elsewhere, goof. Stay on your meds and shut the fuck up, you fucking loser. Stay in insane people Facebook and spout nonsense. I would scrape my eyes out if I found out what your trash ass looks like. Loser can't even post a picture of your hideous ass. The only thing
Hey, listen, original recipe, you dumb fucking idiot. You stupid fuck loser. You brought her up. I brought her up. Then I'm saying I only wanted serious actionable content. What the fuck about Lilith's actionable, you stupid fuck? Huh, idiot? Is she part of the main idea? Am I taking her to court, you stupid fucking loser? Go touch some fucking grass, you dumb piece of shit, jobless, stupid fuck, and get the fuck out of here, you loser. You stupid fucking loser. Get a fucking job, get some fucking education, get off the fucking internet, get out of your mama's fucking basement, and go do something with your life, you stupid loser.
trash and medicated is you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're boring. So she said, wait, I don't know. Hold on. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't know. He said something. Thanks. Make sure you're peached, fuzzed, or a landing strip, okay? Question mark? The punani. Yeah. So that would be evidence of why I believe.
My God, bring it to the police. This evidence of two individuals arguing on the internet. Kind of like what you're probably doing right now. I should refresh. I could taste that or all the fighting strawberry douche showing her place of work, showing her mom's personal information. But nobody should show yours though, because then you'll just call the police, right? Showing Paradise Tattoo. Nobody should show anything about your family members though, because you'd call the police right there harassing you. But you could do the same thing to other people, because then that's just not harassment, right?
You were trying to coerce a teenager for nudes.
You say somebody's predatory, you show all their shit. And what do you think is going to be asked? Like, what are the criminal aspects of this? Didn't you show the cop all this shit? Why aren't I arrested for all this behavior?
No, I didn't. I told them, I said, you are mad because of these behaviors. You have a reputation, and then you went and you're fucking around.
Wait a second. Didn't she say earlier that she did show the cops? Let me hear this part again. She did say that she showed the cops my video.
Didn't you show the cop all this shit? Why aren't I arrested?
Okay. She did say she showed the cop my video. And that they said it was assault. So why are we not going with the same statement here?
For all this behavior.
No, I didn't. I told them, I said, you are mad because of these behaviors. You have a reputation, and then you went and you're fucking around, calling a law society, and you think you looking at a building and stuff. You're trying to be intimidating. Yeah, leave me alone.
Behavior that I've been doing.
I cannot believe now I got to waste my time with this shit. The law society wants me to file a complaint. All right, he calls the law society. He calls them Pearl's filing false complaints. Where's the fucking call?
Eggy, how am I supposed to be an incel when I'm in a relationship with you?
No, that's predatory behavior, Eggy.
Yep, exactly. And you guys remember Glozell Green too, because she came back for a while. Lipstick on, and she I posted one a month ago. Oh wow, those are like the days, man.
When threatening all these behaviors, it's not even what the letter said that Hurl posted. It said that I'm engaging in harassing and threatening all these behaviors. It's not even the same lie.
Well, hopefully,
when I'm administratively suspended.
I posted one a month ago. Oh wow, those are like the days, man. Glozell Green and whatnot.
I'm providing legal services, right, as a paralegal when I'm administratively suspended. But that's not what the letter said that Hurl posted. It said that I'm engaging in harassing and threatening all these behaviors. It's not even the same lie.
Well, hopefully,
right? So you recorded yourself saying, oh, she's a licensed and I don't even know what the fuck you said. And then you wrote to the Law Society that a lawyer is representing people that are harassing you. Two different lies.
Give me a second. Hopefully I can correct that with Ali. So if they ask me, if they send me any correspondence, I'm going to tell them exactly what's up. Or they can.
No, you won't be able to correct it because they'll have these two and everything. This is not going anywhere. I'm just gonna do nothing, Monty, until you keep going and going and going and going.
Just look at the videos I uploaded because all those videos are there.
Mm-hmm.
Since you still are paralegal, but you are paralegal that has been tamed and you're not fucking cut off because you were suspended. You cannot work with the law. Do
you realize there are paralegals who never take the licensing exam and they have jobs? No, he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I believe that they have jobs and that's illegal. If they have jobs where they work with the law.
No, it's not illegal, you dumbass. That's only if they want to practice on their...
It's all good, Fire. It's all good. I wonder when in time this woman will actually comprehend that whatever her world is putting out against her in terms of the LSO has nothing to do with me. Because I keep hearing it repeatedly said by her. And she's just so stupid enough to actually think that I'm getting correspondence with the LSO, then I'm giving it to Hurl, and then Hurl's putting it out. That is not what's happening. Whatever correspondence Hurl's putting out is from whomever, wherever she gets it from. I have no idea, nor do I care. I will get my own correspondence.
Your own, have a retainer, and take money from the client. Self-employed, okay? That's when it's illegal. I can work under a lawyer. A lawyer can say, hey, can you do this? Can you file? Man, shut up. I worked for an immigration lawyer when I was a legal assistant. There was a paralegal there. She didn't even have her license. Shut up.
Oh, the tea. When did she say this? The tea. 9 hours, 8 minutes in. The tea. Okay. Okay. So immigration lawyer, paralegal did not have a license. Okay. I'll clip that. It's not really relevant on its own, but it has weight along with multiple other things that has been said.
It's illegal. I do not have control of her channel where I'm constantly blocking people. I don't block people on other people's channels. I did not, Eggy.
He's retarded. There are people who never take the 8-hour licensing exam and they work under a lawyer.
So is she a lawyer or she's allegedly a paralegal and a prostitute?
Okay. I'm not practicing. I'm just fucking. Is that okay? I was working under a lawyer before I even finished school. Shut up, Monty.
And that clip I uploaded to the LSO because, you know.
Wait, what?
And that
lawyer before I even finished school. Shut up, Monty. Yes. Yeah. So you think that an arbitrator who's one of the biggest arbitrators ever, because you guys found my LinkedIn, he was illegally employing me? Is that what you think?
And that clip I uploaded to the LSO because, you know, I'm building a paper trail.
It says in the beginning. And I was, that's not paper. That's a video with your big head there. Where's the paper? Rather work on other
Glasgow, you know what I'm talking about. If you have no idea what I'm talking about with Rangers or Cells, Bodega it's a Glasgow thing. Bodega love. Sunshine Country Chickens. My cats have shredded a roll of toilet paper all over my room. So up, I like groceries. How's it going? And sometimes we got to see results of other individuals before we can get motivated to attain that.
That's not really Lilith, okay? That's Buddha running around with Lily's friggin' name. This account, Bodega.
A random so did you hear what you said?
Well, you're gonna have to
wait. So your former bestie is now what? You're saying she's impersonating other people? Oh boy, it's just gonna get better. It literally is gonna get better where these two are gonna have it out. Like this one was under the radar, giving hints that, hey, I'm gonna rat out all the bullshit you've been doing, Buddha. So Buddha leaves, makes an apology video, and of course she's not gonna leave her suck accounts alone. She's gonna come back in and start doing shit. It's typical cluster B shit. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous the types of shit that these two come up with. Like this is a folly you do. This is what you don't screw around with another cluster B, because then you think the cluster B that was your bestie is now this person or that person because you're also a cluster B.
At a Ontario DMV as your thumbnail. Where'd you get it from?
I already January the 20th. The cop asked me that, and I literally told him it's online. I got it off of Twitter. Isaac Guest got it from somebody somewhere. I have no idea. But if he needs information on that shit, then go ask Isaac Guest. Once it's on the internet, it's on the internet.
Why did you do that? Why you think I didn't put it on the internet, so someone else did. But why did you then take that, because that was illegal, and then use that?
Listen, okay, you asked yourself that with all the postings you've been doing against Strawberry Douche. Where did you get all that info? Where did you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that about, was it Jed or Jed? Where'd you get that about her brother? Where'd you get that about the tattoo parlor? Where'd you get that about her mom? Where'd you get that about her criminal worker? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
That document to try to intimidate me that, oh, I know your address. That's what you were trying to do. Why else would you do that? Because that's what a judge would ask you. Why did you do that? Monty, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Or that's what I would ask you during cross-examination. Why?
Why did I do that? Because it's a good thumbnail and I got it from Isaac Guest.
Because.
Internet forever. So yeah, that's one of the questions he asked me when he decided to call the police on me, and I had to speak on the whole situation on January the 20th. And I was just being honest. I said, I have no idea where this comes from. It's just Isaac guessed at it.
He literally called me and he's like, I talked to him and I said, you know, if you don't stop, you're going to be arrested, right? And then you went on and go, I know I could do it. You know what? We're going to listen to the arrest when he got mad, that video that I had downloaded, where he's like, I could do what the fuck I want because I know how to maneuver or some shit. My dad was a cop. Monty. I don't know. Just leave me alone.
Nobody ever said that. That is a you-ism. You would say stupid shit like that. Just because my dad was a cop doesn't mean shit. That is shit that you do where you say, yeah, I'm a paralegal, so I know this. What the hell does what my parents did as careers as professionals have anything to do with what I'm doing or my maneuvers, my actions? They have nothing to do. I would never say something so dumb.
PGC about her house. That's another situation.
Here's the thing. The police were like, okay, well, why don't you get off the interstate? I said, why? Why should I stop enjoying what I do? Why should I be the one to stop? Why should I not call out people that are doing nastiness because you guys are not on the internet? Why? No.
And that is the main reason why the cops have not taken you seriously, because you were not coming off the internet, and they now have an understanding that you just want to talk shit about people, defame them, and then you turn around and say that when they reply to you, when they give you a reply, when they do what you're doing to them, you say that they are harassing and defaming you. That's exactly what you're doing.
He needs to stop his behaviors. I'm not running.
There's a lot of outside them illegal, but people to do things that they may or may not normally do unless they're incited or enticed to do so. That is a thing that I really don't like.
Right.
Your investments have been up the last 2 quarters, but then yeah, I mean, there has been rallying with Bitcoin. And
let's not forget all of the other, like, there's different weights, types of evidence, and like him going at all the other people would be, you know, it wouldn't be heavy evidence, but it would be considered. It'd be
him going at all the. Are you talking about yourself? I'm sorry. I have eyes and I have Twitter, and you're going at Belinda, Gigi, Woti, Fresh Garbage, Strawberry Douche. Shit, you're even going at Buddha Bitch right now. You're talking about yourself, ma'am.
relevant because it shows a pattern of your behavior for years doing this shit. And I heard you dox a child on your stream just the other day.
Bitcoin rally is the altcoins to be.
Yeah, after this, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be like Gigi and all. I ain't like, I'm literally, I don't even care anymore.
It's done. You think Monty doesn't have the screenshots of how you named your stream? So what the fuck would I be worried about being sued?
And I never lied in any of my streams. They just were privated because the police said, just don't even bother. Okay. I showed them. I said, this is what he does. All right. So why didn't you call the police on me then? You did this shit and you are mad because women talk about it because you're dangerous. Okay. And that's not libel. That's the truth.
Well, I spoke to the police when you started it, whether or not.
I started what? What did I start? You went IRL. Did I start going IRL? No, I covered you. And you have been continuing. I've been ignoring you for months and months. And then all of a sudden you're posting a Law Society letter on giving it to Hurl. Constantly instigating.
The officer told you to private it. I'm going to actually ask him in an email once to send more.
Next stream, maybe I'll put up, I don't really have time for this right now. Next stream, maybe I'll put up and you guys can vote who really started this, because I don't know in what world she thinks I started coming at her when I was minding my business, and then she kept on coming into my streams. A lot of people do this. I've noticed that they come into your streams and then all of a sudden they start talking shit about you, making videos like this one did, then calling the police when there's a reply, and then thinking that she's got a one-up on me because the police has taken her statements and her accounts, thinking that she's going to get away with it. So she starts coming into my streams talking about I'm going to get arrested. Then after that, after figuring out that I'm not gonna get arrested, now it's yeah, Monty is harassing me. Okay. Well, I have a lot of clips that I need to take from the stream that I will be documenting, and I will continue to document until action is taken. Why is Doe-Eyed Cookie this weirdo creep that changes her names to BTS members, talking about Jimin's dimple and Jungkook's dimple? DK meaning Jungkook's doe eyes, talking about like he was allegedly a marine biologist. Why does this keep coming up? Why isn't anybody correcting people that do this? When I've repeatedly, ever since that idiot, was it Sunshine and Sunflowers, said that I was a marine biologist, it's literally stuck because people push it into the space that, yeah, he's a marine biologist. There's no evidence whatsoever that I'm a marine biologist, but yet I am stuck with this.
Evidence to add to the file. I will ask him. But for now, I'm not even sure because she just lies a lot. So I can't believe anything that this woman says.
So what do? You fucking harass people. Now you want to go IRL twice. Monty, watch. You're going to lose your mama's fucking house. Watch.
You think this is some bullshit you just bring up in court?
I think you need to get your own place first before I lose my mama's house. Because I'm not in my mama's house. I'm in my house.
Naming scream some things.
What you need to do is get a goddamn job. Get out of that room that you're in and get out of whoever house you're in.
When you were doing the same shit, you think the judge is going to look like, oh, Monty's been naming his streams this, but it's okay. You can name your streams that, but Monty can't name his streams this.
The judge is going to say, you're lying, and she has evidence.
Damn it, how am I supposed to know? It's not Pound Town, it's Poundland. All right. Eggy, can we make a 1 pound store called
Poundland? Shut up.
We need to be up on the isms here and name our 1 pound store or one quick.
Years. He's been acting like this for years. If it's not Jessica, then it's Doe-Eyed Cookie. Even Tiger, you don't even talk to anymore. Then there's Tiny Dancer, Purple Glitter, BBW Veronica, Buddha. How many other people? You're bothering Tasha. Jessica Messica. Did I say that already?
Quid store. Pound Town.
Truth, therefore it's not fucking slander, libel. It's not defamation. I believe it to be true and I showed evidence of it. You knew it wasn't true. And you just had her all lying to the fucking Law Society and tagging your Twitter, you idiot.
Because we won't look at all the shit evidence and videos that you've been doing, but we're just gonna look at all the monkey shit.
No, they're gonna look. They're gonna look.
It fucking work that way. Okay. I have in my archives everything, so no, I'm not worried.
Not gonna lie, this is kind of making me want to just, you know what, just go.
Shit your ass down. All right, we're gonna get into this stream. The Law Society of Ontario is the British Pound Town in Canada, Canada's Looney Town. You know what? That would be a really nice name.
Nothing to say. Let me slow this down because it's that one.
A loony means so we just called it a loony. Well, where the hell should I start? I guess I should start from the beginning, or should we just get into facts, Billy Joe? I will. Meat of the matter. What do you guys think? All right, you know what? Let's start from the beginning. We're gonna start from the beginning of this whole shit, and then I'm gonna run this story.
By the way,
no, I think I should start with
Monty's going to jail. Monty is going to jail. I don't know if it's probably going to be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know what day, but Monty is going to fucking get arrested for this.
Okay, this was July the 10th, and I have not been in jail. And it's already September, so I don't know what to tell you. It's been like 6 weeks.
Okay? I'm not playing with him anymore. Too many boundaries. You're going to get arrested now.
Jesus Christ. It's been nearly 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to cut this off at 2 hours. And then I'm going to have to make a part 3. Okay, yeah, part 3 coming up. I have some shit to do. If I have a day off, I like to make the best of it. I got up early, had done some stuff. Now I got to leave and get some other stuff done and then go from there. There's no way I'm going to be sitting here for another like 2 to 3 to even 4 hours going over this crap. It's too much.
And now you're going to have a criminal record because you keep...
What are you going to wear for court? A suit. I was actually thinking of wearing my my newer suit. Well, maybe if I can get it tailored in time, like multiple other colors, I'll default to the color block gray.
So he engaged in the behavior that he did IRL, and then he stopped, like IRL. So now he's doing the letters, which are still IRL, but the other thing that he did was really IRL. He knows what it was.
Because I also
have
have
no idea what the
a
hell
light
you're
gray,
talking
deep
about.
gray coat.
Get into reality here. I have zero idea what the hell this person keeps talking about. I know what I did. Typically, when somebody says that, you know what you did. It's either they actually do know what they did, or the person has no fucking idea what this person is talking about. Say they don't know what they did because they didn't do anything.
Got gray, and I
There's
have a
typically no in
pinstripe
between.
gray.
Fucking around and won't leave people alone. And then you're going to get sued after.
I'm doing brogs. I'm
my God.
stupid because I know it's really stupid because I wouldn't do something as stupid as this. You thought you and Azra weren't supposed to talk about each other? No. And plus, what I'm trying to do right here is see if I can get any evidence for my situation that I have this week by going to prosecutor. So if I can find something, I'll find something. If not, especially give me a second here, people.
Wait, what? So you're just going to go to the prosecutor with nothing? It's called the Crown Attorney, by the way. They don't go by prosecutor in Canada. Okay?
It's the same thing. Okay? Crown Attorney is prosecuting people. I don't know why you're trying to have a distinction, whether or not I say prosecutor, district attorney, crown, it's all the same shit.
They go by the Queen Attorney. Crown Attorney, sorry. And it's Regina versus the person. Yeah, Regina, guys. All right, bruh. You're supposed to be coming up with proof I trafficked women and robbed men. What is this? This is an administrative suspension because I've been a sex worker for years and I won't be paying $2,000 a year or doing CDI volunteer hours to be able to charge people money. I don't work as a paralegal full time anymore. As you can see, I still have a law society number and my class of license says paralegal. I can still sue your dumbass. I can still work under a lawyer to charge fees. Okay? They contract me and they hire me contracted and I'm their employee and I can charge them as a contractor.
All right. Typically, I'd clip that, but I already have that clip, so we're just gonna move on.
I can still do pro bono work. I'm still a paralegal. I will still drag you for being a predator. Where's the proof you promised? You and her world can dig up all the info you want. I'm still dragging your ass consistently and exposing your predatory tendencies towards women, right? Yeah.
What are you gonna be a anti-character witness as
Oh my
things
God.
Tisha? Come on.
Okay, so let's remember this. I have never been his paralegal, and the lawyer that he's harassing has never been his lawyer. He has no reason to be doing this. Okay, and that's
why. Which lawyer am I harassing? And why would this lawyer be my lawyer? Like, what are you?
That's what I'm saying, dummy. So when you're writing letters to the Law Society, making all these complaints for people that have nothing to do with you, it shows that you're just a fucking loser with nothing to do with yourself. Like, it's not, why are you doing this? What, Monty, why did you do this?
It's just shit just being blurted out. Like, somebody needs sleep here. Okay? The lawyer wouldn't be my lawyer. It's the lawyer who you coached your friend to put on a legal form. It's fraud.
I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit. That's not fraud. I didn't do shit. That is between Buddha and Bali. It has nothing to do with me and has nothing to do with you. Okay?
That.
What the judge? Why? How are you slighted? Why?
It has everything to do with you. You coached Buddha bitch. You would not have gotten the information about that lawyer. That is the son of the lawyer you worked for unless you gave it to her. And when you given it to her to fraudulently use an illegal form, you're partly responsible for it. So yes, it has something to do with you.
Was he your lawyer? Was she your paralegal? Okay. Then why are you doing this? You have because they're bad people and you know, I'm just supposed to report it and you're gonna look like a fucking psychopath. Yeah. Okay, Monty? I'm doing this on the stream because you're fucked. Okay? And
what's his name, Patrick.
Oh,
And
I heard Ariel's preggers. Didn't I say that she was gonna get pregnant?
is maybe so Hecate's daughter what lawyer to charge fees. She can still sue me. That's in their they're being made aware of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they have something to say. So let me put it up here.
I
Really?
love that when
Hopefully
I say
people,
okay, like
this was-
Roselle Green. Okay. Anyways, it's 2 hours. I got a jet. Thanks, people, for hanging out with me. Smash that like button. Not that it really matters. I'm not doing this to make money or anything. Oh, I guess I should put up if you do you know if Azria caught Zoom yet? If you really think that she's gonna do anything like that, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. All right, this one can't even get outside of her room, but wants to call cops and talk shit about people. Anyways, people, thanks for hanging out. I'll be back because I gotta go over more everything. I'm gonna go through every single thing, even the Twitter posts. I'm collecting and I'm going through. If I find anything actionable, I am gonna forward it to the correct avenues. Take care.